You know that uncomfortable moment when you watch a bunch of videos, scroll for 20 minutes, and then someone asks, "So what did you learn today?" And your brain goes completely blank. Not because you're stupid, but because your mind has been in consume mode, not think mode. Most people treat IQ like it's a fixed number you're born with, but psychology suggests your day-to-day habits can raise or lower how sharp you function right now. So if you're wondering, am I low IQ or am I just running bad habits? Let's make it painfully clear. First habit, consuming without processing. You take in content all day, reels, clips, podcasts, hot takes, then you move on instantly. No pause, no reflection, no "do I even agree?" Your brain becomes a hallway. Information passes through, nothing sticks. Here's the weird part. Your mind starts mistaking familiarity for intelligence. You've seen the idea, so you feel like you understand it, but you can't explain it. High-performing minds don't just consume, they convert. They pause and ask, "What's the point? What's the pattern? How would I use this?" That's not nerd behavior. That's mental ownership. If this one hits you, the next habit is even more common, and it's secretly training your brain to quit early. Second habit, avoiding struggle. A problem shows up, and you instantly outsource it. You Google, you ask a friend, you copy a template, you search for the shortcut. And sometimes that's smart, but if you never wrestle with anything, your brain stops building strength. Because your brain grows in the struggle phase, that uncomfortable 10 minutes where you're confused, where you try, fail, try again, that's where new connections form. If you always escape that moment, your mind stays dependent. So here's the upgrade. Don't ban help. Delay it. Give yourself a 10-minute rule. Try first, then ask. That tiny pause is the difference between "I rely on answers" and "I can create answers." Third habit, ego over truth. This one is brutal. You know you're wrong, but you keep arguing because you don't want to lose. Or you know someone else is wrong, but you nod anyway because conflict feels scary. Both are the same habit, protecting comfort over accuracy. Low-performing thinking isn't about being dumb, it's about refusing correction. Smart minds don't tie their identity to being right. They tie their identity to getting closer to the truth. So they can say, "Wait, you might be right," without feeling like they died. If you've ever thought, "Yeah, but I just don't like confrontation," the next habit explains why your thinking can start feeling small. Fourth habit, living in one mental neighborhood. Some people only learn what they already live in. Same topics, same opinions, same circle, same content, same jokes. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. Your brain doesn't get powerful by storing facts. It gets powerful by connecting dots across different worlds: psychology, history, money, science, relationships, culture. That's where insight comes from. Curiosity is not a hobby, it's a cognitive advantage. So if you want to feel smarter fast, do something simple. Once a week, learn one thing that has no immediate benefit. Not to impress anyone, just to stretch your mind. Fifth habit, letting your memory stay weak. People say, "My memory is trash," like it's permanent. But most of the time, it's not memory. It's attention plus practice. You remember movie scenes, lyrics, and random drama because your brain was engaged. But when you learn something and immediately scroll away, nothing gets encoded. Here's the fix that changes everything. Active recall. After you read or watch something, close it. Then try to explain it out loud in your own words. If you can't explain it, you didn't learn it yet. You only recognized it. And here's the twist. None of these habits mean you're low IQ. They mean your brain is running on defaults. And defaults can be upgraded. So if you're worried about your intelligence, don't obsess over labels. Pick one habit and change it for 7 days. Less consuming, more converting. Less escaping, more struggle. Less ego, more truth. More curiosity, more recall. If this felt like a wake-up call, and also a relief, subscribe so we can keep building a sharper mind together. And next video, I'll show you the quiet habits of people who are secretly smarter than everyone in the room, even when they barely talk.